What is going on, family? Your boy D is coming right back at you with another Shenmue 3 video. And I was just recently asked a question personally on how I felt overall about Shenmue 3. And I can start off by saying, the fact that Shenmue 3 is even here makes me overjoyed about it. Things from the looks of the game, activities, characters, story, and so. Man, I just totally loved it to the fullest. But there was one little thing that I was disappointed about when it comes to Shenmue 3, and that was the final battle between Ryu Hazuki and Lan Di. Now, the reason why I was disappointed with that battle, number one, Ryu didn't get one hit off Lan Di. And number two, after all that journeying, after all of the Shenmues, after all of, meeting up with training with various martial arts masters, that final battle was somewhat a slap in the face to Ryu's overall progress. And then when the ending came in Shenmue 3, I kind of noticed that there possibly might be a little twist to the Shenmue story that many people may not be paying attention to. And what I noticed is that Ryu and Lan Di, they're pretty much doing the same thing. I mean, if you really think about it, it all started from Yokosuka, right? And look where they are now. They're meeting up with the same people. They're coming across the same locations and things like that. And it's got me feeling like, the ultimate dream vision that we're all looking for as far as Ryu killing Lan Di for revenge possibly may not turn out that way. They're both out for revenge and they're both out for the mirrors. Now we know that Ryu's father, Iwao Hazuki, was not responsible for killing Lan Di's father. And we have to assume that Lan Di knows that right now. And it somewhat looked like that Lan Di held back for some reason in that fight. And I feel like in a distinct possibility, of course opinion, it's starting to look like when it's all said and done that Ryu and Lan Di may end up being allies. The Shenmue story is not based around death per se, it's not based around killing people and nothing like that. It's based around life, it's based around progression, dedication, growth, and truth. And this is why I feel like there's got to be some type of twist here for this story to get kind of changed up, is because from Ryu Hazuki's perspective, why would you want to come all this far just to kill Lan Di? After all of you have learned, after all of what you've discovered about yourself, about other people, about your father, and so, why would you come all this way just to kill this one man? So I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a twist there for the future Shenmues. Now, I will say this, there will be another battle between these two, as in Ryu and Lan Di, but I can almost assure you that it's not going to end in death. I think that's where Shenhua is going to come in, and also where the mirrors are also going to come in as well. There's going to be another battle, but I think this is where the story is going to get twisted between these two characters, because as I said before, Lan Di has to know that Iwao Hazuki was not his father's killer. His father's killer is still out there. He held back into that fight, so maybe he's looking at it like, okay, maybe Lan Di may be a little bit of apologetic, if you know what I'm saying, because it did look like he spared him somewhat. And if you also pay attention to what happened in that ending, when the fire was really starting to get strong, Lan Di was really looking like he really honestly made a mistake, and that mistake that I'm talking about was killing Iwao Hazuki. The way that he was just standing there, it was almost like he was kind of soul searching a little bit, like he truly did make some type of a mistake. And which is why I want to go back to Ryu as far as, if he kills Lan Di, like what's in it for Ryu if he does kill Lan Di? So you kill Lan Di, and then what? What does Ryu do after that? So I'm looking at it like the twist may be in the future, maybe Shenmue 4 or 5, that these two are going to find out the real truth of what happened to Lan Di's father. And I'm thinking Ryu might have a little change of heart. Maybe Shenhua has something to do with that. Maybe a little change of heart, end up working together to find the true enemy. Maybe the Chi-Yu-Men is playing both of these two characters. I mean, the distinct possibility is there right now, because Ryu killing Lan Di, I mean, it's just really nothing behind that. And I was really thinking about that, and I'm thinking it's going to be a very, very interesting twist. Like I said, it's just really opinionated, but it's something that definitely makes sense here, because that ending, while I was disappointed with it a little bit, there was just a lot I did take out of that. It was like, you know what, maybe the ending that we all looking for is just not the ending that, you know, Suzuki-san really has in store for us. I think the ending is going to be completely different than what we're imagining and what we're realizing. It's really starting to look like these two characters are, you know, going to come together in the future, and maybe, you know, the Chiyu men turn on them, or whoever the true enemy is, are probably going to turn on them, because Ryu has the Phoenix Mirror, Landy has the Dragon Mirror. I know Rin threw the mirror out. I really didn't know what was going on with that. That was kind of stupid also. But, you know, I'm thinking, you know, some type of twist like that is going to happen. But I do know, I can say for a fact, the ending that we've been dreaming about for the last, 15 years, I don't think we're going to get that outcome, because Ryu is just not going to get nothing out of killing Landy. I wouldn't even call that a happy ending. What kind of ending would that be? Like, you know, he would lose everything if he were to kill Landy. His progression, his growth, all of that. He would just lose it all if he were to kill Landy. Look on the other side with Landy. Landy just looks like he just made a mistake, and he looks like he's lost with himself, because the character looks lost. So it's really kind of an interesting thing going on in Shenmue right now. And even though, like I keep on saying, I was disappointed, but this twist here is a pretty serious twist. There is going to be something that's going to pop out about this Shenmue story that we're not going to expect by you know, coming across this twist that I noticed at the end of Shenmue 3. But whatever happens in future Shenmue stories, the mirrors are going to be a big part of it, because, you know, you go back to Yokosuka, we first see Landy and Ryu. Landy ends up, you know, with the Dragon Mirror, and then Ryu Hazuki ends up with the Phoenix Mirror. Now, I used to always think that the mirrors had, you know, Shenhua had something to do with these mirrors, like it was going to be something that she could do with the mirrors or something like that. But now I'm kind of thinking, like, you know, Landy has the Dragon Mirror, Ryu has the Phoenix Mirror. I think they're starting to the Dragon and Phoenix are starting to symbolize these two characters. The characters are symbolizing these mirrors, and they're walking around with each of these mirrors. So I'm thinking that's what that is. You know, Ryu and Landy are Dragon and Phoenix. I'm looking at it like that. Could be wrong, but you know what? Makes total sense. And also, the reason why I feel like that last fight was really disappointing is because simply, you know, Ryu didn't use none of his teachings. You know, the teachings that, you know, Li Xiaotao and all the others, Master Chen, all the other teachings that they showed him, he didn't use them. Like, he didn't use them at all. So I really kind of felt like, what was that fight all about for Ryu not to use none of the teachings, you know, that was given to him by all these martial arts masters? Like, what was that all about? So I was kind of disappointed about that, but that was really it. But like I said, I really took something from that last fight and the ending with you know, Shenmue 3's, you know, distinct possibility on what lies ahead. But as the days go by, you know, it's just starting to kind of get to me to where, you know, it's gonna come down to, instead of Ryu Hazuki killing Landy, Ryu is probably going to end up aligning himself with Landy and ultimately helping him. So let me know what y'all think on, you know, the possible future twist that the Shenmue story may have, or how you feel about it. And what do y'all feel about Shenmue 3's ending? Was y'all disappointed by it? Was it enough? Or, you know, let me know in the comments section what y'all feel about the ending and the possible twist on the Shenmue story in the future. This is your boy Demetrius. I honestly hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Shenmue 3 content as well as other shit. In the meantime, I'ma holler back at y'all. I am out. Peace.